Holy smokus, it ain't no jokus. President Trump just gave a massive warning. Another prime minister is quitting, and Japan just changed everything. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. Let's get into it. Please read the disclaimer. So it's Sunday Fun Day. It's also actually Father's Day. I didn't know this. Here we don't celebrate Father's Day, but in the US it's Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We got this week some interesting things that are going on. Of course, we have S&P Global PMI data on Tuesday, new home sales data on Wednesday, PC inflation data on Thursday, right? We're not going to see the effect of oil dropping just yet. Then we have GDP coming out, the first quarter GDP on Thursday. And the main thing that is going to be affecting the markets this week is what's going on in the Middle East or Top East, however you want to call it, right? Iran and the US are clashing again. It doesn't look good for the peace deals. President Trump says we'll hit Iran much harder than last week if they don't stop their paid proxies from causing trouble in Lebanon. The statement here was Iran must immediately stop their highly paid proxies in Lebanon for causing trouble. If they don't, we'll hit Iran very hard, just like we did last week, only harder. President Donald J. Trump. And so this is a very interesting situation. The whole MOU that was signed seems to be falling apart. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I wasn't very optimistic about those 10 points holding very long, and it's not. And it seems that the Iranians have ended the talks in Switzerland. So that's happening right now. And of course, that will put pressures on oil tomorrow. That will put pressure on the stock market, and it could potentially put pressure on crypto as well. Right now, we're hearing from Senator Lindsey Graham. He says if the deal fails, the U.S. could take over the Strait of Hormuz by force. Senator Lindsey Graham says if the deal fails, President Trump could seize control of the strait by force. We'll charge a fee for all those who go through and pay for operation. If Iran contests control of the Strait of Hormuz by the United States, we'll brutally there. Right. So the Iranians are saying they're going to take a toll, and the Americans are saying, no, we're going to take a toll. Money, 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 right? Money moves the world, people. Oil and money, right? That's how the world goes round right now. And you're seeing it play out. So we'll see how this is going to potentially happen in the next coming hours, the next coming weeks. But it's going to be very interesting to see how all of it plays out. Now I want to talk about the sponsor of this video, FortisX. Keep your holdings working with FortisX liquidity pools. So if you're interested in a way to get your crypto moving, your XRP moving, this is another possibility. So many XRP holders know XRP itself doesn't offer native staking. So I'm always interested in new ways and new solutions to try to get my XRP working. FortisX is one of those projects I've been looking at recently. What stood out to me was their focus on transparency, security. You can see here transparency. You can see the whole team, right? Who they are. Many companies you don't know, regulatory filings and public disclosure. And of course, they have been audited by CertIC and Cyberscope. You can see are featured in leading crypto media. So if you are interested, again, you can see the liquidity pools here, and you can see how much you could potentially earn on each of the assets, available pools, USDT liquidity pool, XRP liquidity pool. So if you are interested in another way to diversify your crypto portfolio, link is in the description down below. As always do your own due diligence and figure out if FortisX is good for you. So UK Prime Minister, I know about 10% of you or 15% of you are living in the UK, gonna quit, gonna resign on Monday after losing the elections badly. It seems that also there's a revolt inside the Labour Party and the election defeat. Keir Starmer is preparing to announce his departure on Monday, potentially becoming the 7th UK Prime Minister in just over a decade. Per the Observer, the Mail, markets are already bracing for yet another chapter of political uncertainty in Britain. What's going on, guys? UK people. What's going on? Why can't the prime minister stay? Is it because the fact that, are the people divided, right, between the left and the right? What's going on? I don't know that much about British politics as I would like, but I know that the prime minister keeps changing. I know that there's a shift, and it seems like the other side could be coming. I forgot what's his name, the potential new prime minister. There was a time like everybody did disliked him. Oh, I forgot Norman. No, not Norman. What's his name? I can check it. I can check it. Wait, 1 second. 1 second. Nigel Farage. I don't know why I thought Norman, but there's a lot of uncertainty in British politics, and so it will be very interesting to see what is going to happen here in the next coming months in the UK politics. Of course, this could affect all the markets. It could affect the stock market, the crypto market, could affect XRP. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Saylor drops in the orange tracker again. Michael Saylor just posted another dot. Look better with more dots, he says. Of course, he is going to continue to buy, continue with his plan. It's funny because, that small amount that he sold had, of course, the crypto market selling off, whereas he bought after that and he's buying again. So again, very interesting situation with that. 21.3 billion Japanese National Pension Fund to allocate 1% to crypto. Japan's National Business Corporate Pension Fund is set to allocate 1% of assets of crypto by 2026, citing a 6-year study on protection against fiat currency debasement. So we know Japan has been kind of forward-facing when it comes to the crypto market. They changed recently the laws and the taxation and how crypto is looked at in Japan. And now we're seeing their corporate pension fund going to be allocating 1%. It's a small amount still, right? But, going forward, if it's successful, then they could allocate more. We could potentially see more and more kind of these national pension funds going into the crypto market. Remember, a pension fund usually is more conservative because they're looking at things that will be more stable long-term. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out with this pension fund. We also have the competition going on with BTCC, and you can get those 3,500 XRP with that giveaway. So if you haven't yet signed up to BTCC, now's the time to do so. Again, this is an affiliate link, so I will get a commission. So thank you for that. It's going to be a very, very interesting week. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What is going to happen this week going forward? Don't forget to smash the like button. Check out the links in the description down below. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.